9 minutes to 10 o'clock. Good morning. My name is Sarah Viliamisha with the news on Galaxy FM. The name of the Chavazinga of Busoga, William Wilberforce Gawla, has been dropped from the list of the ambassadorial nominees scheduled to be vetted by Parliament today. This startling development comes days after President Museveni defended his decision to appoint the Chavazinga as the ambassador on special duties in the office of the President. Mr. Obore Chris, the Parliament's Director of Communications, has confirmed the adjustment, predicting it could have something to do with the negative reception of the King's appointment by the public. Of all those who were appointed ambassadors, it was only the Chavazinga who stirred controversy for making it to the list despite his position as a cultural leader. The appointment was received with mostly negative reactions by sections of Busoga stakeholders, including the Busoga Luchiko, who interpreted it as belittling the Chavazinga, who is not supposed to work for anyone. The Makerere University Vice-Chancellor Professor John Dumba Sentamu has denied approving 300 million Uganda shillings for an investigation into alleged altercation of marks and awarding fake degrees 2 years ago. Earlier this week, social media circulated letters issued by Professor Dumba asking the university secretary to process payment of 300 million and again authorizing part pay of 80 million shillings to the committee set to investigate this scam. But on Monday, Professor Dumba denied the university's approval.
These are investigations. These are change of marks we're talking about. These are committees. We had a meeting 2 years ago. The committee was set up not by the Vice Chancellor Dumba, not by management, but was set up by the Senate to look into these allegations of change of marks. This is so-called allowance. The allowance is for the staff. How much is that? I mean, somebody sits to have this hearing the whole day from 9 to 5. He needs some compensation. How much is the compensation? 200,000, 300,000. What is 300,000 to somebody who has been there for a whole day?
Professor Sentamu told reporters that the money advanced to a one Dr. Najita was to cater for adverts and other logistical issues, including small allowances.
The truth of the matter that the 80 million is not an allowance. It facilitates, including adverts and other things, actually, other logistics. We must have some gadgets. I believe we're going to interview these people. And the work is too much, by the way. And I'm saying these adverts for these things that nobody has approved the 300 million. Those are just lies. That was their proposal. The letter from the Vice Chancellor, I don't think to say that you're going to pay 300 million. That hasn't been approved by anybody. Those are people who are just negative about the university. Because I had people at the VC were giving a handshake to people. Oh my goodness.
Deus Kamunyu Muhwezi, the Mwasa publicist, told us that the university has had committees in the past over similar cases and no action has been taken.
The fact that you are saying you are financially strict and that the core functions of the university are suffering, we could use other centers, the organs of our university, to dispose some of these key issues within the framework of spending. To me, would be the wise path, such that we are not seen to spend well above what we've budgeted to spend in a year. So setting up committees such as these to further siphon, and yet in the past committees have found out some things and inaction has been the order of the day. It is very unacceptable.
Kamunyu wondered how many retirees would be paid out of the 300 million shillings to stop languishing on the university with unpaid retirement benefits.
If our systems really work, how many retirees would be given their package out of that 300 million? We have people here who have not been paid for 5 years. They are running around 10 years. How many do you think? Don't you think these were our members and they served this institution with merit? Do we have to really forget them? I sit on committees. Many of my colleagues sit on committees to deliberate on the same issues. But sometimes we even go without a cup of tea. There is a problem that we need to sometimes think deeply about the financial implications of our decisions.
Meanwhile, Makerere University has postponed 42 examinations scheduled for Thursday this week to mark the Janani Luum Day. Government gazetted February 16th a public holiday in memory of the life and works of Archbishop Janan Jakalia Luum of the Church of Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi and Mbuga Zaire, who was killed in February 1977. In a February 9th circular released by Alfred Masichenamo, the Makerere University Academic Registrar, all examinations scheduled for Thursday this week have been postponed until Monday, February 20th. Abbas Tizito, the Student Guild Information Minister, said they had received the communication on postponing of the paper early on Monday, and as students' leaders, they had not taken any position to it. The end of semester 1 examinations are usually done between November 30th and December 20th, but a 2-month closure of the university caused the postponement to February. The Inspector General of Police, General Agagwirrawo, has asked sub-county and district councils to allocate funds in their budget to the fuel of police vehicles, including operations. This, Agagwirrawo says, is to help cover the gaps that will be created by budget cuts in the 2017-18 financial year. The police budget was reduced from 612 billion shillings in 2014-15 to 516 billion shillings in the current financial year, and that in the 2017-18 the budget will further be cut to 506 billion. Police uses 29.8 million liters of diesel and petrol annually without considering fuel used for special operations. Fuel takes more than 100 billion shillings of the police budget.
There is the district GP. There should of course be accountability. And some districts are doing that by them. Some districts are putting on their budget fuel as supplement the fuel budget. And it's achievable. That's the spirit. Even the little fuel that we have can achieve a lot, but a lot of times there's a lot of waste, poor management of resources. So to me, the answer is if you can, through your innovation, you supplement our budget, but also economical use of the resources that you have, avoiding wastage, avoiding unnecessary movements, sharing resources. You can share one vehicle instead of two. Like now I see we have one group, I don't know how many vehicles here. We have been stopped. We cannot recruit because of budget for the next 2 years. So forget about money. If there are any special problems of crime, we shall send you our flying squad.
And elsewhere, White House National Security Advisor Michael Flynn has resigned over his connections with Russia. Mr. Flynn is alleged to have discussed U.S. sanctions with the Russian ambassador before Donald Trump took office. He's said to have misled officials about the conversation. Earlier, U.S. media reported that the Justice Department had warned the White House about the contacts late last month. They said that Mr. Flynn might be vulnerable to Russian blackmail. Senior Democrats had called for Mr. Flynn to be fired. A very good morning. That's all we could get for you.